So yeah.
So on the way back from Minnesota, we found the John Deere Tractor Museum.
You can see this museum from the interstate, and we just knew we had to go. Nick's dad has a farm and grew up seeing all these giant John Deere combines and tractors.
Yeah, he uses nothing but John Deere.
I really enjoyed the video that they show when you first come in. I feel like it kind of gave some background information that I didn't know about John Deere, and I feel like I grew up in like sort of the country where that kind of stuff I saw all the time, but you don't really know like the story behind who started it, and then it was like a family, a welder who was trying to help other farmers to produce more crops and really change the industry, which I had no idea. Who knew?
Yeah, in the museum, like they kind of almost funnel you through like time. So like at the beginning, you're starting off and you see like kind of the hand plows. They have an exhibit where you can hold the plow and you like try to keep it centered while the I guess horses are pulling it.
And it kind of like jerks and messes up if it hits a rock or something. It kind of simulates that. And if you don't hold it right, there's like 3 lights and the lights will turn red if you mess up or whatever.
Yeah.
I was really surprised by all the interactive stuff that they had there. Like they had that, and they had this one where you could like try to pull as much as a horse could pull.
Yeah.
And we are not strong as horses at all.
So then they kind of walk you through like some of the earlier tractors. Like I think the first one was called the Waterloo boy.
Yeah.
And they like with all the like big like I don't know, metal wheels and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it had like metal wheels. And then it takes you to the next one, which I don't know what that one was, but you know, it just showed you the evolution of the tractors.
Yeah. One of the other like interactive exhibits they had was all the different types of seats. So it started off with like a metal seat and then a little nicer one and a nicer one. You could actually like sit in all of them and kind of compare them all. And obviously the newer ones were nicer.
It's kind of funny that one of the guys that was working there said, you know, I always ask the kids, which one's your favorite? And they always point to the oldest one because it has more of a spring to it.
It's bouncy.
And you can kind of like, and so I thought that was really funny. One of the other things that they had there that was really cool was the history of the building there where they were located. I believe it was in Waterloo. And it kind of showed you like this building is right next to where they actually build the tractors.
And one of the other exhibits, it basically had like a screen and you were in this like kind of circular room. So it had like a little statue that you could move around in different spots, and when you put it on each spot, it would show a different video. They had like a engine and I think a transmission that was like cut away so you could see all the gears and stuff inside and kind of see how everything worked, and that was really cool to see. And then the whole museum, after you walk through everything, it ended in where you can actually walk up into like a modern tractor, one of the bigger ones with like, even had like a passenger seat and everything and all the GPS stuff and computers and stuff like that.
There's a little gift shop at the end, and we found a little cute little Waterloo boy tractor for Elliot, and we found a really good souvenir for Nick's dad.
Some John Deere popcorn. It says he farms corn. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
If you're in the area, You should definitely check it out, especially if you're interested in John Deere or tractors or farming or anything like that. It was a lot of fun.
It was. And if you call ahead, you can take a tour of the factory, which sounded really cool, but we didn't call ahead, so we didn't get to go.
Maybe we'll go back.
I like this. There's the mic. Whoa. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Alright, you done?
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more super adventures, click the subscribe button.